What's up, my Halo nerds? Halo squads, geeks, freaks, Halo Nation, tribe, what's good? I know you're sitting there counting the days away for Halo Infinite, huh? I haven't even tried to. I didn't even get to play the demo, but you know what? I'll wait till the game comes out. I'm not really worried. I'm not really tripping off it. But just found this article on Gamers Rant say Halo Infinite is a wild card, but it's already stacked. It's stacked the deck. Halo campaign ain't no wild card. It's just that good. See, people try to hate on Halo, you know, but 343 is delivering. Listen to this. It says here, little is known about Halo Infinite campaign, but if it's anything like the game technical preview, it might just be set up for success. So the Halo community seems to have a lot mixed feelings about Halo Infinite. On one hand, many fans think 343 Industry has done right by the franchise with the past two numbered releases, and that Halo series by and large is as good as it ever has been, thanks to the constant support and updates to Halo Master Chief Collection. Others have been less thrilled with 343 handling of the IP, but are hoping that Halo Infinite might be the return to form that the studio has promised. Now that the multiplayer technical preview for Halo Infinite have been wrapped up, I didn't get the chance to try that, but anyway, it seems like a lot of fears about the game mechanics have been put to rest. That said, one major aspect of the game is still up in the air. Its single player campaign. The campaign of 343 other Halo titles have been hit or miss with much of the community, and there seems to be no telling how it's going to land this time around. Although it may be something of a wild card, it already has some substantial good things going for it. Says here, although the technical preview reminded players how fun Halo multiplayer can be, there are still plenty of red flags surrounding the game and its campaign. For starters, there has been very little public knowledge in regards to what the game's story will actually be about. There has been a small handful of story-related trailers, but none of them have delved into much regarding what's in store for Master Chief in Halo Infinite. This could be on purpose, as 343 might be wary of sharing campaign information following the story leak that were discovered earlier this year from the first technical preview. Still, it gives fans a reason to be wary of the campaign. Says here, the rest of uncertainties surrounding the games are over the fact that Halo Infinite is being released with a lot of missing content. Campaign co-op and Forge mode won't be included until several months after the game release, along with other features like assassination animation and playable elites who won't be coming to the game at all. There aren't campaign specific worries, but they do add up to make fans uneasy about getting too excited just yet. The game was delayed for an entire year, which means that expectations for 343 to deliver are pretty high. For some, the studio is already not meeting them in certain places. Those issues are causing some fans to be worried about the campaign, but if something isn't finished in one area, then it's possible that other things will be unfinished elsewhere. And let's see here. It says here, plenty of fans have been skeptical of Halo Infinite ever since the infamous trailer that features Craig the Brute, which left a lot of viewers unimpressed. Now that players have had the chance to hop in some game following the 3 different technical preview weekends, it's clear that the year-long delay was put to good use. The gunplay is as good as it ever has been in the series, and the new weapons introduced to the franchise arsenal are doing a lot to change things up for the better. It says here, even if Halo Infinite campaigns undelivers from a narrative perspective, it will still features the great gameplay mechanics that have been put front and center in multiplayer. There's still so much that remains unknown about the campaign, about what the campaign will hold. But it's already got a solid foundation to build from. As such, hopefully it can impress fans in a similar way to that of the technical preview. And it says here, Halo Infinite comes out December 8th, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S. Well, video games have changed. Video games have changed. Every console generation, video games have changed. And video games get bigger. And stories get bigger. And gameplay get bigger. And environments get bigger and everything. So, and the more, the bigger a game gets, so it takes a while to make. So, 343, every game studios, there's no such thing as a perfect gaming studio. They don't exist. Every game studio has their hiccups, and 343 is not exempt from that category. So they learn from their mistakes when making Halos, and they move on. They don't sit there dwelling on it like some people will. I think sometimes people, when mistakes are made, the person that dwells on it is in constant denial, like things don't happen. So when it comes to like Halo Infinite, the developers was gonna run into problems. It was best to address the problems when they came up, versus not addressing them, and then the game didn't deliver. So it was good that they took Halo Infinite back to the drawing board and fix whatever problems they had to fix. Now, as far as co-op goes and Forge mode goes, like I told you, every console generation, games get bigger, so that means more responsibility. So to me, Trip 343 was like, okay, you know what? Let's focus on this first before we take on Forge. Once we get this taken care of, then we can really add the co-op and the Forge mode. So for people to be sitting there complaining, they need to be in a game studio to see what it's like, to see what it's really like to work on a game and see how deadlines are really met. When you're in a room with about hundreds of people and you all trying to work on the same page and trying to meet this goal. So me personally, I'm gonna cut 343 some slack, because they deserve it. Because they've been working hard on these games. Plus they have to update Halo Master Chief Collection. So I'm gonna cut them some slack. So Forge mode and co-op mode, if it comes later, a month or two, so be it. But at least I got the single player and multiplayer to play for now. And while I'm doing the single player and multiplayer, then they can add the co-op and Forge. But right now, right now, at least they're getting the game released, so they can get that monkey off their shoulder, that monkey off their back, so to speak. And now they can focus on Forge and co-op. So the Halo universe is big, man. every Halo, the games they get bigger. Each one of them is bigger than the second game is bigger than the first, and then the ones on the 360 was bigger than the ones on the original Xbox, and then Halo 5 with Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 Halo Master Chief Collection was bigger than the Halos that was on the 360 and the original Xbox. So you best believe that Halo Infinite is bigger than all those games. So and the way they're going about it too. So you know, this game, Halo Infinite, is gonna get a lot of expansions, man. There's a lot of expansions coming for Halo Infinite. But the question I got for everybody is this: what size hard drive are you pushing? Do you got the right size hard drive on your Xbox One or your Xbox Series X and S? Because Halo Infinite is going to get a lot of expansions and a lot of updates. So when you see the game climbs up into the 150 gigabyte of updates to almost 200, don't be surprised. This game is getting updates. Okay, so you gotta give 343 their credit, man. You know, so me, I'm gonna give them a break. I'm gonna cut them slack. You know, one, because of the pandemic, and two, based on the conditions and me. The reason I'm giving them a break, because I'm not even gonna say nothing. The reason I'm saying this is because, I mean, because of the pandemic and because the work environments had changed, and plus they got their own families to deal with. I get it. So, but I'm gonna cut them some slack. I'm not gonna sit there, be all sad face and act like, you know, like Halo Infinite gonna be all bad. Nah, I'm gonna give 343 some, give them the break, the respect they need, because they put a lot of work into this game, man. You know, they did. So, and you got to give them credit for what they did. So, to sit there and constantly complain, so what if Forge and co-op mode is not available on day one? But it might be available on, like, in the following month. You know, you might not have co-op and Forge in December, but you might have it in January, February. So, the thing right now is to, as far as Halo Infinite goes, the thing to do now is get your Xbox One ready, buy you an external hard drive, a big one, a huge one, and buy your bigger hard drive for your Series X and S, and get ready for it, because it is coming. So, and 343 is still working on it right now as we speak. So, we might have Forge and co-op maybe in January. You never know. You know, so you got to give 343 some slack, man. But it's good that they got the game. They got the game made. Now they can work on other aspects of the game, man. But other than that, man, you got to give them their credit, man. You know, you got to give these developers their credit. If you know what I mean, cut them some slack, man. You got to. You know? Just like if you needed a break. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about Halo Infinite. You know, but I think the game is gonna be good, though. You know, I didn't get to play the multiplayer. I'm surprised I missed it. But anyway, you know, it's gonna be good, man. And a lot of players are looking forward to it. Me, I myself included, and plenty of Halo nerds that's out there. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. More dark side. I'm gone. Peace.